Okay, I took some videos off my camera. I have to really zip through it. I'm struggling trying to get a video where it all fits into one. So actually I'm just going to... Now on this one, whoops. That didn't work very well. I took some screenshots. I caught a couple different things here. Right below the number 7 above the sun. Something caught my eye right there, so I took some screenshots of this. I'll show you them right in a little bit. And then right above the dots there, you'll start to see something dark, like a shadow kind of emerge. And then when the sun actually gets in that area, the sun actually brightens up. I think that was a shadow of something crossing real close to the sun, actually. And they probably turned the old simulator up to so it didn't see. You can see the dark shadow here now. I think they turned I honestly think they probably brighten up the sun so we can't see it, or if if they're using fake sun or whatever. Maybe they turn that on because it probably it probably eclipses the bottom part of the sun when it crosses past it, or really close to where it would get it'd get our attention. This purple round thing up here, that's just a reflection, but I'll show you what I think is causing that reflection. The sun should get bright here right quick. And yeah, there is, the clouds obviously coming up towards the sun, but that's not, see, there it goes. That's not why the sun brightened up, by no means. I think it was because that object was crossing past it. Because you will see it come out over here on this side in a little bit here. You'll start to see a little bit of dark round object coming out here. I don't know if you guys can see that very well in the video or not, but and there's gonna be some clouds around it, so it's not impossible to see, but it'll get better here. It'll stand out more. Now you can start probably seeing it a little better straight up from there. You see a round dark object, kind of partially behind the clouds though too. So I think that definitely you can see it pretty good now. I think that definitely would have blocked the bottom part of the sun with, and I think that would have caught some people's attention had they not turned the brightness up on the sun, ironically. I don't know if you can see that in there or not. It's a round dark object. There might have even been two, and I might have just been on the wrong one. There was definitely a dark shadow there when that sun started getting close to that tree there. Now you'll see the sun come down here. Pretty much I think it sets right, right about in there. Now it's about 20 after 4. I almost was wondering if there wasn't something behind here. It sure looks like it. But I didn't, I guess I didn't take a screenshot of that. There you'll see the sun kind of peeking through the trees a little bit right here as it's going down. I'd say it still would have, and even though you've seen it right in here, I mean, it still probably have at least several minutes there before it's down past the horizon. I mean, there's some trees over there, but it ain't gonna take that long to get that much further down to where it's past the horizon. And then just oddly enough, it gets extremely bright. It gets really bright straight above here in a little bit, but over in this area straight up it got really bright. I think here is where you'll see it start brightening up, right where the sun kind of crossed. Yeah, there it starts to brighten up. I honestly think that that was another light source crossing through right there. That wasn't covered up very well, or maybe they just didn't think it would get caught or whatever. The sun's been down for even if you give it 10 minutes after you've seen it go down past the trees. I mean, it's still been down past the horizon for 10 minutes at least, possibly 15. So the sun is definitely down, so there was no reason for that light source to all suddenly just ironically appear. And it actually moved left, but it barely popped up over them trees. But where the trees dip down here, you'll see it in a little bit here. And it's not like the sun reflecting across the horizon. That's not. I'm not going to buy that, because now the sun's been down for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, because it's 5 o'clock. So you've seen the sun duck behind the trees at 5:29, or sorry, 4:29. They're all loose color. At 4:29 is when the sun ducked down behind the trees. So if you get another 5 minutes, even if you go to 4:35, you know, you're still a half hour after sunset. There shouldn't be this much light. There you'll see that light source I was talking about. No, any other day that it's not cloudy, that light source is never there. I've never caught any light source there ever. No, I mean, I'm not saying they couldn't have heavily chemtrailed over it on a day. And I'm going to kind of rip through this one here, because the clouds will just engulf it anyway. And there it goes. This way I'll be able to get my screenshots in here. Here's where I say I took a screenshot. It's right in this area here. And I will... No, I was way off. Okay, it was above the 7. That's what it was. You'll kind of see a faint reddish round object there. I did some work to it so where it pulls it up a little better with darkness and contrast. There you can see the red round object. And there's no way it's a reflection from anything. So I mean, you'll see sometimes where the sun, around the sun, you'll get red sun rays off it and stuff like that, but that's not what that is. Not even close. I turned it into a reverse negative, and it's still there. I took this picture. I don't think I did enough work to this one, but it was still there, following the sun down. It's not a reflection or anything. It's an object there. It's right just above the sun. And actually, this is right where the sun was getting close to the tree, you can see a darker shadow there. Actually, I never caught that. And then there's the darker, bigger shadow. Kind of loops from here, or goes here, and then up. If you see it, I mean, it's kind of hard to see, but that's there. I guess I never even noticed I caught that on the when I changed the picture. You can see the outline of it from here to here on the reverse negative. So I don't know, let me know what you think. And then there's that object above the sun. That's what was reflecting over here up in that corner, that big round purple thing, I think. So let me know what you think. I'll do a video for the drone as well.